This your man Eddie Kayne. I'm sitting here with Tia Mone, the lovely Tia Mone. How you doing today, dear?
I'm doing really good.
Let's talk about what you got going on. First of all, we on the set, Runway Models, my man Big G. Got this young lady in the building with us. Tell us what's going on with your career.
There's a lot of things in the works right now as far as my modeling and acting and things like that.
Okay.
I'm going more into the fashion side right now. I'm working on the shoe line and the swimwear line.
Tell me a little bit about your shoe line and your swimwear line. I gotta know a little bit about the shoe line. I'm really concerned about the shoe line because that's where brothers go broke.
Yeah.
Is it affordable?
It's going to be affordable. It's going to be for, you know.
Tell me a little bit about the line.
I'm going for sexy, edgy, you know, edgy. I want it to be different, you know what I'm saying? So I'm tired of the same old, everybody's copying off each other, so.
I've noticed a lot of designers now, everybody's going for the red bottom. For me, it takes away from the whole, the real red bottom shoe because now you have so many imposters.
Right.
What are you going to do different with your line that I won't see with these other lines? Because I know that it's going to be affordable, but I know it's going to be classy and stylish at the same time.
Right.
Tell the America what's going to be different about your line that's going to be unique, that the ladies need to pick these shoes in.
Well, besides it being unique and, you know, different from the others, they're going to be comfortable.
Okay.
I am really working on that. You know, you go to the club, you see girls carrying their shoes on the side and stuff. I want it to be comfortable.
That is one of the biggest issues that I think women have. When you go to the club, you see a lot of women can't stand on stand in their heels for hours at a time. So this shoe is going to be designed for it.
Yes.
Okay.
It's going to be comfort, but it's still going to look sexy. I love shoes. So.
You love shoes? You're a shoe fanatic?
I am.
How many shoes do you own? Do you have like boxes in your closet with names and pictures?
Well, I have the clear container and stuff, or from the container store, so, you know.
How many containers do we have?
Too many, actually.
Wow. So where's your shoe going? Where's your line going to actually be featured at? I mean, are you going to go Macy's Main Street, or are you going with smaller?
I'm starting small, you know, and get them into boutiques and things like that, and then, you know, as I see how they're going, then, you know, you escalate to something bigger, better.
Well, for you, I know you have a big name, so it's not going to be hard for you to sell shoes. So far as the swimwear line, tell me a little bit about that.
I'm working with Bernard Moore.
Okay, Bernard Moore. Shout out Bernard Moore.
And we're coming up, you know, we're doing a collection under my name, under my brand, and it's for the curvy. I mean, it's gonna be for everybody, but you know, I'm working on, you know, it's women with different shapes, and I'm tired of going to the store and I can fit the bottoms but can't fit the top because I'm busty at the same time, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted to, you know, for everybody, for the curvy, the voluptuous, you got hips, you got butt, you got thighs, you know, you're going to be able to rock my swim.
What has been one of your biggest struggles? You have your modeling career, you have now your swimwear line, you have your shoe line. What has been some of your downfalls with trying to juggle so many tasks at one time?
I say not only that, but, you know, family too. You know what I'm saying? And school. I mean, I'm doing a lot at one time.
So you're still in school?
Yes.
What is your major? What is your major?
I'm becoming a pharmacist.
Wow. What made you? Now that is so like
different. Just
right. I would think fashion model, something of that. What made you?
Well, I just feel, you know, I wanted to teach my family, you know, that education is always key, and even though I'm doing my thing on the side, you know, I still want to have something to back up, you know, a career to back me up. No matter, you don't know what's going to happen in this industry. It could be good one day and bad another, so, you know.
If you had to give advice to the young ladies that are coming up in this game right now who have those aspirations of wanting to be a model, a designer, what would you tell them? Because there are a lot of young ladies who look up to you.
I say, you know, do your research, you know, I mean, I got so much to say on that. I'm trying to, you know, make it brief. Just, your body is your temple, so please don't, you know, exploit yourself like that. Don't think that if you do a little bit more than the next girl, you're going to make it to the top, because it's, you know, that's not the case.
That's a lot of times what the hype is. A lot of women go into this thinking that they can sleep their way to the top.
Right.
They're more curvier than you, so that they can throw their beauty.
Or show a little bit more or whatever. And it's not even like that. People still want to work with a businesswoman, or and you gotta have the brains to go with it too. You know what I'm saying? Because you can definitely get thrown under the rug real fast.
Have you seen a lot of that in your career?
Yes, definitely.
A lot of that.
Definitely.
A lot of career ending for a lot of young ladies that
Definitely.
because I noticed that what I see a lot of women struggle with is their weight and what they become bulimic and all of those things because they want to have this facade. In their mind is model is not curvy but slim and
yes, some people think that.
And address that.
I think that in today's reality is people see these pictures in magazines and they feel that the girl looks like that exactly because it's been photoshopped in some kind of way, it's been enhanced, and they think, okay, well if she looks like that, then I gotta look like that, and that's why they take it way past getting all these surgeries and the bulimic and just stuff like that. Like, it's not what you see, you know what I'm saying?
Because they think you wake up looking like you look now.
Right. No, I'm just as average, normal as everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So, no, I
totally disagree in that. What would you say to I know a lot of people are looking at the runway models, the Tyra Banks show, those type of shows, and those are their encouragement. What would you say to some degree? Is that something that people should really be taking in, or should they just take it for what it's worth and don't put a lot into it? Because that's the first thing a person sees. Oh, Tyra did it, I can do it. Let me get on this show here, and that's where they think their stardom is going to come from.
I think anybody who stardom comes from is being different. You have to bring something to the table that the next person doesn't have, or haven't done yet. Put it that way, or whatever. You have to think outside the box. If like Nicki Minaj, she has her own little thing.
How do you like Nicki? Speaking of Nicki, what do you think about Nicki's music?
I like it. I listen to her music. I digging her style because she is being different from everybody else, and that's what makes her stand out. Yes, she is curvy, she has a body or whatever, and she can exploit that, but she's doing it in a different type of way. You get what I'm saying? And so, yes, she has a lot of followers that's like follow her as the Barbie image, but I just feel like if you bring something different to the table, and it's recognizable, then you can make it to the top.
Yeah, that's what's up. This is your man, Eddie Kayne. I want this young lady to tell you where you can find, give them your Twitter, your Facebook, because I want them to be able to find your clothes, everything that you're putting out. I want them to be able to find that, because we need persons like yourself to be able to put out quality material, design clothes, shoes, and for the average woman, the working woman, that it's affordable, and that's what's very important. A lot of people are spending their whole paycheck trying to buy one pair of shoes, so you doing what you're doing, I applaud you. Tell them where they can find you at.
You can find me on Twitter.com at TMone. Oh well, TMone. You can do Facebook.com at TMone #1.
Is it Tia Monet on the Twitter #1, or is it Tia?
No, they're both Tia Monet. I don't mess that one up, right?
It's all good.
It's Tia Monet. I mean, I'm sure you can find me on it.
Oh, we definitely Google her. You will find Tia Monet. You will find her. Google her. So I really appreciate you coming through. I ask that you continuously support me and come through and be a guest on my show. We do a top indie 20 video countdown for independent artists around the world, as well as we do a syndicated show up HU and Listen Vision on Saturday. So I'd like to get you to fall through there. I got my man Frenchie from the Bricks Bar coming through. It would be great to have you guys on the show. How long are you in town? Just for this week, or are you leaving?
I'll be around.
We're going to have to make sure we make that happen. Get her in the building. This is my girl, Tia Monet. You see what she's on the Eddie Kayne Show. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming.